Hi Libra, how's it going? Happy birthday. It's October 22nd today, so last day for birthdays, or if you've already had one, happy belated. So this is going to be a reading for October 22nd to the 29th. For sun, moon, rising signs. I'm going to be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread with the Celtic Tarot deck here and pull one animal spirit card with this deck right here. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled. I'll just shuffle a little bit more. It's a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you today, Libra. What is the message for Libra's current situation, please? You have the Five of Swords. What's crossing Libra or challenging Libra or their situation? You have the Seven of Pentacles. What is the foundation message for Libra? The World. And then your past. With regards to your past, you have the Tower reversed. Your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. Two of Wands reversed. The outcome you desire most in your situation. Ten of Pentacles. How you see yourself, your self-image card, is the Death card reversed. Your environment or how others see you in your situation, Six of Wands. Your hopes and fears, Four of Cups. And then the outcome, if everything is to remain as is, King of Cups reversed. Okay, so, and then I'll just pull an animal spirit card. Spirit, what is Libra's animal spirit message, please? What is Libra's animal spirit message, please? Okay, so your animal spirit message is the elephant. And I'll go over that at the very end, okay? So let's see. The first card that came out is the Five of Swords. This card represents your current situation. So the Five of Swords is represented by Aquarius in the zodiac. This is a card that talks about bullying, conflict, hostility, intimidation, disagreements, winning at all costs. It's a card of sneakiness, standing up for yourself, fighting back. It's a card of deception, loss, abandonment, betrayal, some kind of serious conflict with the Five of Swords. Disagreements, unfair play, defeat, dishonor, destruction. It's a card of walking away. Fives are about adjustment. And this five indicates that you're adjusting to some kind of change brought on by distress or loss. It's an uncomfortable process, but a necessary one. This card is saying that change is a part of life, and the more you resist it, the more difficult you make things for yourself. Whether you need to change your exercise habits, your self-care routines, your self-limiting beliefs, now's the time to address those things that are holding you back. It's a card of underhanded behavior, bullying, intimidation. It could represent people being abandoned by those in whom they placed absolute trust. It's a card of overcoming challenges, unbridled ambition. It could represent the end of an argument or a clash of some sort. The winner is ambitious and may have won by aggressive or less than honorable methods. It could indicate a situation where someone put their needs above the needs of others and is concerned only for their own interests. And then your next card is what's crossing you or what's challenging you. And you have the Seven of Pentacles, and it came out upright. So this card is represented by Taurus. This card is talking about hard work, perseverance, diligence, having patience, planning, questioning things, being at a crossroads. It's telling you to rest after working really hard. It's a card of making progress, growth, results, rewards, harvest. Things are coming to fruition. Your hard work is paying off. It's profits, payouts, inheritance, nurturing, finishing what you started. For some of you, you're approaching retirement. This card is about long-term views, sustainable results, redirecting your efforts. It's telling you to take a break. You've done everything that you can. Now you just have to wait and have patience, is what this card is saying, okay? It could also indicate receiving the benefits that you've earned by your own hard work. You've put in the time and effort. You've paid your dues. Now you will gain in your business or other enterprise. Not only that, but you feel great satisfaction from doing a job well done. Growth and good fortune are yours. Well earned. Just have patience, Spirit is saying. Redirect your efforts, but finish what you started. Nurture it, take stock, reviewing things. And then your foundation message is the World. This is a major arcana, the last of the major arcanas, represented by Saturn. This is a card about completion, achievement, fulfillment, harmony, wholeness, culmination, ending, accomplishment, success, final reward, okay, big achievements, the wonderful conclusion of a long-term project, the realization of goals, success, completeness, satisfaction, fulfillment, major trips, extensive travel for some of you, okay? Something big has come into completion is what this message is all about. Success in all your endeavors is assured. Everything is available to you. Whatever you do now will prosper, whether it's a career change, a move to another place, a new relationship, recognition, rewards is coming up again, acclaim. This is the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. You've mastered the complexities of your inner nature. You feel supported by your inner resources. This is a time of supreme self-confidence and victory. You put your trust where it belongs, in a higher power, and now you will reap the rewards. Many possibilities and opportunities are available to you, and you're free to choose whatever pleases you. And then your fourth card is the Tower reversed. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. Scorpio energy, Mars, represented by Mars in the astrology. This is about avoiding a disaster or averting a disaster or delaying a disaster. There's a fear of suffering. You're delaying the inevitable. There's a fear of change, or you're resisting change. You're avoiding a tragedy, or you're avoiding loss. It could represent a close call, going through a personal transformation. What else? This is something that you went through in your past, but it's affecting or is relevant now in your life. Okay? Spirit is saying that you're refusing to change old habit patterns, and you will suffer continued disruption in the form of unforeseen difficulties until you finally make some changes in your life. You may be confused about just who and what you are. At a deep level, you're being prepared for the changes that must eventually take place, but you're resisting what your inner self knows already. Once you alter fixed beliefs and limited ideas, you will enjoy a new sense of freedom. Okay? This card is saying that the shakeup caused by the tower is not external, but rather internal and less obvious. Okay, something happened inside you that created an epiphany. And then your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the Two of Wands reversed, Aries energy. Again, Spirit is bringing up fear of change, playing it safe, avoiding a risk, disappointment, fear of the unknown, lack of planning. You're choosing the safest option. You're doubting yourself. It could represent canceled or delayed travel, a sudden arrival or return, indecisiveness, playing it safe, bad planning, not taking action, disappointment. It could represent a surprise, being held back, deciding not to go. This position suggests that you may be in for a surprise, perhaps a nasty one. We'll see what the rest of the cards say. It may mean that someone is going to disappoint you, or someone might make an unexpected appearance, changing a situation. Okay? Two of Wands reversed. Maybe you're unable or unwilling to make a choice. Maybe you're being faced with two unappealing choices and you're feeling forced to pick the lesser of two evils. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the Ten of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. So this is about wealth, long-term success, sharing rewards, affluence. It could be marriage. It could be trust funds, a will. It's financial security, a family home. It represents being traditional, conventional, winning money, legacy, roots, business. It can represent old money. So the outcome that you desire most in your situation is a happy home. And the Ten of Pentacles is a happy card. It indicates a solid and secure life, both in business and with your family. This card is saying that your work and planning have paid off and you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're emphasizing home and family at this point, now that you have a secure income to support them. Some of you are planning on buying a new car, or buying a car or a house that you've always wanted. Family matters are at the forefront. You have the leisure to concentrate on personal affairs. This card can represent a time of financial security, such as marrying into money, or for some of you, receiving an inheritance. It's a card of contentment, stability, tradition. Settling down. So coming into some kind of money. And then your seventh card represents your self-image, how you see yourself, and you got the Death card reversed. This is Scorpio energy. This card is all about fear of change again, stagnation, going through a personal transformation, holding on, not able to move forward. It's a card of dependency, resisting change. There's a fear of beginnings, stagnancy. This card could represent resisting death, letting something drag on beyond its natural lifespan, which leads to stagnation, stalling something. Again, Spirit is saying you're putting off making necessary changes, and it's usually out of fear. You feel like others are standing in your way, but it's really you that's blocking yourself. You're stuck in old habit patterns that you know need to be changed, but you don't want to put forth the effort to alter them, even though you're unhappy with the current situation. You may be depressed or in a state of apathy, which is the result of refusing to accept the necessary process of psychological death. But remember, it leads to rebirth. The advice from Spirit is to face up to your stagnation, frustration, and unhappiness. Let go of any relationships that aren't working. It's time to throw out the old and bring in the new. And then your environment, or how others see you in your situation, is the Six of Wands. And it came out upright. The Six of Wands is Leo energy. This is public recognition. This is success, rewards, again, having self-esteem. It's fortune, receiving great news. It's fame, it's celebrity, it's praise, acclaim. Pride is coming up again. Recognition, self-confidence. It's a card of stability and strength again, being in the spotlight. Having a lot of supporters, being a leader. This is how others see you, or it could represent your environment, okay? And again, it's a card of victory. Six of Wands upright. So you've overcome or conquered the opposition. Past self-doubt has been resolved. You're in the process of winning some significant battles. You can expect to succeed and have your desires manifested. Gifts may be received, awards and recognition won. This card represents triumphing over adversity. Okay, it indicates good news and success. You've met the challenges to your position, work, or reputation, and you've come through with flying colors. Okay, whatever you set your hand to will prosper, and you will be happy with your success. It will be crowned with public recognition as well. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and or fear the most in your situation, is the Four of Cups. And it came out upright. This card is represented by Cancer in the zodiac. This is a card of apathy, weariness, reevaluation, fantasizing, daydreaming, yearning. It's a card of self-questioning, stagnation again, missed opportunities, remorse, feeling dissatisfied, disconnected, bored, melancholy, focusing on the negative. Okay, you've been disappointed by somebody or something, and now you feel emotionally stuck. You don't like what's in front of you, and you can't be bothered to look further than your own brooding mind. But Spirit is saying it's a shame, because if you listen to the voice of wisdom, you'll look up and see that what you need is not that far away. It's a card of, it represents a state of apathy and withdrawal. But this may be a necessary rest for you. It's time to get away by yourself, relax, recenter yourself for a while before getting back into your daily grind. You're withdrawing your emotions from a situation or a person. After intense emotional involvement, you may need some space for yourself. There's a feeling of letdown after a buildup, as in the postpartum blues, or when you have to deal with all the nitty-gritties of making a marriage work. It's a card of regret, refusing offers, depression, nostalgia. Spirit is telling you to meditate, okay? Frustration, contemplation, and then the outcome, if all is to remain as is the King of Cups reversed. This is can be male or female in a general reading like this. The King of Cups is represented by Scorpio. So the King of Cups is someone who is anxious, cold, moody, gives bad advice, is overwhelmed, is repressed, withdrawn, manipulative. It's a card of melancholy. Someone who is selfish, is telling you to have self-compassion for yourself. Ruthless, emotional. He could also represent an emotionally immature male or female in a general reading like this. He could have coming out reverse. It could represent having an affair with a married person. He could represent a cheater, a con man. This is someone who is controlling, gullible, unkind, overly emotional. This card could be saying your involvement in a relationship involving your involvement in a relationship involving love is ending, but the process should not cause much pain. It's time to move away from dependency on an older person. Could be your father or a mentor or a teacher, and strike out on your own. Whether the circumstances are related to a person or to your own inner psychic process, the result is the same. This king could also represent someone who's trying to get rid of you for some reason, romantic or otherwise. Spirit is saying you need to let go, and if necessary, mourn the passing of something that was good once. It was good once, but is now over. Okay? This king can mistreat his family members in the name of love, or deny problems or issues rather than address them. And he may be prone to overindulging his habits, which could be good or bad. And then your animal spirit card, the last message is the elephant. Let's see what message. At this time, Spirit is saying that you are representing elephant energy. This is your animal spirit message. Fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Let me just get to it here. unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. So the elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, which did come up in your reading, oh, I just noticed 2 came out again. Wow. Okay, so we'll put this here and we'll do lamb. That's the second time 2 cards came out. Let me finish the elephant. Okay, so if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured that the path will soon become clear. And to add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When you are in balance, you are one pointed focus, generous and loving. When you are out of balance, you misunderstand fate. To bring yourself back into balance, Spirit is saying just trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe. And then your next message that surprised me, I didn't even realize this was here, is you got the lamb, peaceful, prophetic, patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger, like me. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. When you are in balance, you have knowingness and inner peace. When you are out of balance, you become quiet, timid, and concerned. To bring yourself back into balance, Spirit is saying meditation and listening will help you. So that is your reading, both gentle. I like that. Both gentle energy here. Yeah, I like that. Both animals, gentle energy. So that is your reading, Libra. Thank you for letting me channel these messages for you today. I'm truly very grateful. Let me know, leave me a comment what you thought of this, if it resonated. I hope you have an awesome day and week. And if it's your birthday today, happy birthday and happy belated birthday. Take good care. I'll see you next time. Bye.